Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. How I love you all so. I hope you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious. And I hope that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. Have a great time. You only get one life, okay? But can I please just say to those who rule the world, okay, my delicious little babies, now then, I just need to say something because I've already done enough videos today. There's something that's really been troubling me, my delicious little babies. Now then, I remember that I've been advertising, Andrew Bridgen in the old UK, the one who works for Parliament, okay? And he's also very sadly taken, my delicious little babies. Well, there's something that's really been bothering me, and I feel that it's from the second time that I mentioned him on one of my videos. Okay, my delicious little babies, something that's really bothered me. And I thought to myself, because before he started Parliament, okay, only according to what I'd heard, that, he had a thriving business, rewind and start again, see how I stumbled. Had a thriving business, wasn't it? Him and some others, like it was a 3 million turnover or whatever it was. Please, if I've got that wrong, maybe I've got it wrong. But there's something that's just not sitting right with me. And every time, and even when I advertised, and he stood there, and said everything what he said, and there we are, there's something that's not sitting right with me. It's not sitting right. Why? Those. Okay? Why? Okay, we could look at things one way. Okay, my delicious little babies, imagine a ball, a football. There we are. Okay? My delicious little babies. So, we could say you could keep your friends close and your enemies, there we are, and your enemies closer. We could say that, my delicious little babies. But then again, if we look at this a different way, okay, we could say that maybe because they knew, there we are, that your man there was going to chat, okay? Well, he'd only chat if something, there we are, was affecting himself. It's a natural response as man and woman. You would chat if there's something you're not happy about, isn't it? There we are. Okay, some can keep secrets. Do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa, closer. So, there we are. This is telling me, and I've sang that song previously, months ago, on one of my videos. I mentioned, there we are, Ding Ding Dong Dong, the Beatles many a time. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Yes? Okay? And if you actually look at what John Lennon had to say, mind you, I mean, he was a damaged man, wasn't he? God bless him. Nevertheless, he never deserved to have a bullet straight in his head, did he? But he was done saying things way back, was it in the 60s? Where he said that, we've been ran by, there we are, maniacs. Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes? So, I've got one thing to say. Every time it's really hard for me to explain this. Every time, and I'm not a negative woman, and I'm sure that if my message got out there, okay, that I'd get boom, 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 boom. Not in literal terms, my delicious little babies, yes? Firing on all figure of speeches with it all, whether it's verbal or whether it's the other way. Okay, sign language. Do you see what I mean, man? There we are. Delicious baby shares. That's plenty say, hey, you're wrong, you're nasty. Good. Because as far as I'm concerned, something, there we are, is not feeling right about this. And then, of course, where Andrew Bridgen, and there's other little interviews, and there was one where, you know, he's in a box, you know, in the corner of the Parliament, you know, where, and so, what was it? Dr. John Campbell happened to say, oh, you know, is there a window? Apparently, there's no window. You see, ones must remember, my little babies, okay, that there we are, that we're all on stage, do you say? And each one's playing their part. There we are. So, even though Andrew Bridgen, there we are, okay, even though he's been left out of the loop with other things, has he? Because across my shoulders, my delicious babies, something's telling me no. He knows, there we are, fully well. Okay, and when I said, you know, where he does, there we are, he does know. He does. Okay? So I'm not getting, honestly, ding, ding, dong, dong, rewind and start again, I stumbled. I'm not getting paid anything. You do this as a hobby, you know, with my videos, to give out information. But something's niggled me. There we are. I'm getting it again. Something's not right. So right now, my delicious little babies, okay? I'd be very careful about what you trust. Yeah. Because something, you know, like that, there we are, that false sense of security, like a comfort blanket that a little baby has. There we are, that's what I'm feeling. There we are, that's what I'm feeling. I'm not trusting. And yet he came across, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, so lovely. And I've got to hand it to him. There we are, I've got to hand it to you, Andrew. Oh, yes. You played, there we are, a good flipping number here, a good fiddle. Okay, my delicious little babies, there we are, a good fiddle indeed, okay? So he may not have accepted when they offered him the ka-ching, but there we are, he's been given something else, okay? Because something as well struck me, you know, and I watched, it was about 2 minutes, 20 seconds when he came out of, or was it 3 minutes? It could be. Maybe I'm thinking about Mark Sexton, you know, the ex-old Bill in the UK, the ex-policeman, there we are, who actually was doing things, there we are, for our health. Okay, my delicious babies, maybe I'm getting confused with the, you know, 2 amounts of minutes here. There we are, okay. That, where Mark Sexton, by the way, left, there we are, the police force. Okay, but he actually went in over the past 3 years and that to go and put others on notice. Yes, he did. But then it's like others go out the limelight and then somebody else comes in. Are you following me, my delicious babies? And then they pop back in again. And then when you see them, you know, when they come out, you know, and they talk, you know, and then you see a woman there, you know, dressed in like a white fleece, you know, then she moves the speaker to the right side. Are you following me? There we are, my delicious little babies, yes. And then, of course, you know, something that Andrew Bridgen said in that tiny short video, my delicious little babies, where he said, oh, I've already spent 25 minutes talking, 25. Well, when I looked at the video, that, like I said, I looked at it twice. It was 29, wasn't it, and something minutes. But he said 25. Anyway, I felt this way for a while. My delicious little babies, do you say? And I thought, well, okay, you know, you're going to have a bit of hurt that somebody's getting something done. But in my heart, I thought, no, see, I've got nothing. This, there we are, is all part of, there we are, of something else. I don't trust it. I mean, the question is, did Andrew Bridgen really take the... And if he did, was it the real thing or was it a dummy? Because when I said it on one of my videos months ago, yes, I did. Because I worked it out. I was working out who I was talking to. Do you see what I mean? And I said, nah. I said, some have had the dummy version. Okay? Which, of course, you know, in the, what do they call it? The professional world, they call it placebos. I call it the flipping dummy version. Just like sticking a flipping dummy in a baby's mouth. And God bless any little baby who is here, very sadly, God bless us, very sadly passed, that God bless her beautiful dear little heart, should never have done. Do you see? My delicious little babies, okay? And then, of course, a month later, it went out on BitChute. Oh, yeah, you know. So, like I said, somebody, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, was watching me, there we are then. I already knew a long time, there we are. Do you see? My delicious little babies. Whoever it was, I mean, God bless them, you know, but they obviously, there we are, never thought for themselves. I have to look at somebody else's. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? There we are. Just done saying it. So I'm wondering whether there's something else going on here, and let's not forget about the reclaim. Do you see? My delicious little babies, okay? Now, of course, there could be an argument here, you know, sensible or not, to say that, well, you know, I just stayed in there, you know, just so I could do other things. Excuse me, what is that telling you, my delicious... Rewind and start again, stumbling again. What is that telling myself and yourselves, my delicious little babies? There we are. I know what it's telling me. I do not trust any of it. So from now on, I'm not going to... no disrespect. I'm not being rude. I'm not being rude or anything. But no disrespect. I'm not going to advertise the man anymore. Doesn't matter what channel he's on, what he does. I'm not going to advertise him anymore. There is just something... There we are. It doesn't sit right with me. And if the putrid, we know who, they want to get rid of somebody, okay? You're long gone out of Parliament. You do not get the chance, whether you keep your friends, you know, close and you keep your enemies closer, whether you do that or not. No. And something's been niggling me. But because I thought, well, you know, there's hurt for England. Do you understand what I mean? There we are, my delicious little babies. I'm not talking about myself, because at the end of the day, you know, if I've got to look after myself, there we are. I'm just like a feral cat. There we are. And feral cats, there we go. Ding, ding, dong, dong, will always find a way to look after themselves. There we are. Okay? Believe me on that one. Right? But I just thought... you know, that there'd be some hope for other... Do you see what I mean? That somebody can find some hope. And obviously, I never liked the response from the Parliament, because there was hardly nobody there. Well, this has happened twice now. And then, of course, what's really interesting is that the third time, apparently, for Andrew Bridgen then to have a 3-hour long... Are you getting, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, the numbers? There we are, what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies. I just thought, you know what? I thought, let's just have some faith. Because I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. You know, like you gotta have faith. But in reality, no. I do not trust any of it. And I actually believe, if the truth be known, there we are before I even see it, the whole lot of them, there we are, playing us. There we are. That's what's happening. There we are. Okay, my delicious little babies? So as long as you're getting it, okay, some of you may agree, some of you may disagree. Anyway, I'd be lucky if I get one view at the end of the day. No. If I get two, it's a blessing. Then again, seems to work in twos, doesn't it? Lately, it's all 22, 22, 22. Two little ducks. You know, where do you see that? Two little ducks, 22, in the bingo hall and at the fairs. My delicious babies, do you say? It's all one big game. Anyway, so until my next video, my delicious babies, lights off. I feel it's about time now, my delicious babies, to wake up. There we go. Smell the coffee. Okay, somebody's been thinking about me all day. I hope it's juicy and delish. And wake up, smell the coffee. There we are. See it for what it is. Ding, ding, dong, dong. I've thought about this for a long time. And every time I thought, well, you're going to have the herp. I put out the videos, going to have the herp with it. Not for myself, like I said. Like I've just said, I'm like a feral cat. Do you see what I mean? There we are. I'll look after myself. Believe me on that one. Do you see? You do not leave home at 15, learn nothing. Do you see? So at the end of the day, we're all still learning. But I've learned enough, there we are, to get me through. Do you see what I mean? And if I have to go through other flipping back roads, there we are, then I'll do it. Do you see? But there's something that I'm not trusting. One bit. I've got nothing across my shoulders, so that's telling me no. This is all one big, there we are, game. There we are. Do you see? And then your man there gets the limelight, just like certain others, yes? Something did not... What was his name, the one on this YouTube, so you could see just for these few minutes, my delicious babies? Very interesting, that was. Really, there we are, that confirmed what my feelings was. But it's just, I've just never said it today. I was too busy banging out other videos, do you see? There we are. Something, but there's been a few other things. Something's not feeling right. And let me tell you, if somebody's had a business of a few million, yes, of obviously, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, cut corners. There we are. You've never done it straight-laced. Do you know what I mean? Just like a square. Do you see? It's never happened that way. And like I said, I was around businessmen for 10 years. There we are, with my job in jewellery. There we are. So let me tell you, back houses. There we are. Okay? That's the way it goes. Okay? So I have a very different view. There we are. But when I've advertised him previously, I thought, yes, okay. Yeah, he gives a good speech. And yes, very, there we are, convincing. There we are, that's the word, my delicious babies, there we are. Very convincing indeed. But to me, there was something that was niggling at me. And it's gone on now for a few months. Do you see? My delicious babies. And also what we need to question is the Laurence Fox business now. We also need to question that as well. To me, there we are, things just seem so easy. Too easy. Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes? Oh, just one more thing before I leave. I did write it down, actually, my delicious babies. I did write it down. It's not in front of me, but please take a look at it. It's, you know, like where a town is frozen in time. What's his video? What's his YouTube now? something weird. Just bear with me, my delicious little babies. I'll just go and get my book just so that, and then you can look at it. Please and thank you. I'm sorry about that, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, this is the video that I'd like you to take a look at. Please and thank you, my delicious little babies. And then that's the end of my video, okay? There's something, there we are, it's been niggling me. But it's as though I was drawn into, there we are, it's like I was, there we are, drawn into something. I'm not, there we are, trusting it. I'm not trusting it. Okay? So we'll see. Look at the minutes from the first time. Andrew Bridgen had how many minutes? I cannot remember now. I'd have to go back. Then he had, what, 29 something minutes. And then this time, seems to be very highlighted, 3 hour. Do you see what I mean? And it seems to be circling. Circle, circle, circle. Do you see? My delicious little babies. Okay? Like I said, no true man, millionaire or multimillionaire, does things, there we are, the right way. Usually, there we are, cuts corners the wrong way. Okay, my delicious babies, but still ends up fan-dabby-dozy. So this one's on YouTube, my delicious little babies. Now this was uploaded 10 months ago. The uploader, that's it, he's called Exploring with Weird. Exploring with Weird, my delicious little babies. Okay, now then, I remember we had a Weirds in old Birmingham, you know, where it's all surfers and everything. Well, anyway, after so many years, there we are, that went, didn't it, my delicious little babies? Everybody remembered Weirds, my delicious little babies. Now then, the video should read, on older YouTube, my delicious babies, Exploring with Weird, who happens to have 29.6 thousand subscribers, my delicious babies, exploring ghost town frozen in time you won't believe exists. Kit Salt. Well, Kit Salt is spelled KITSAULT. BC, then in brackets, number 4, my delicious little babies. So just thought I'd mention that to you. Please and thank you, take a look. It's to do with the mines, okay? But what happened was the families had to leave, but it still shows the houses, it shows the mall, it shows, you know, like one of these shopping centres, okay, which really didn't really sort of show a lot. It showed like a little hospital, little, you know. And what it is, it has caretakers who care for it immensely. And what it was, you know, it's like one's dug out what they wanted to dig, but of course it's kept pristine. I just thought I'd mention that to you, my delicious little babies. Okay, now I'm going to leave my video. I do not have to say anything anymore. So much love to you all. I'm just not going to go through it all again because I'm just simply just not in the mood with it. I just want to just get it out. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. But I just want you to ding, ding, dong, dong, even though I've advertised Andrew Bridgen myself. Something, there we are, for the past, I don't know what it is, something does not feel, there we are. It does not feel right to me. Again, nothing. Doesn't feel right. I don't know what it is. I cannot put my finger on it. Something does not feel right, okay? No, some would say, well, maybe I'm going to be proved right. Maybe I'm going to prove, I don't know. I'd say, there we are, I'm going to be proved right here. Something, okay? You wouldn't keep somebody there, not if you want to keep your friends close, your enemies close. No, these do not operate that way, okay? So there we are, there's something ongoing, something else, sorry. Rewind and start again. There's something, see what I said, something on, something else, there we are, going on. Okay, my delicious babies, you know, to get you in the net, okay? I'm just going to leave it like that. So much love. Good night. God bless. And by the way, me 2 little fingers, you know, the me nails, me long nails, both of them are broken. Well, and I've got nothing against any other colour, my little babies. I mean, my granddad, my other granddad, you know, my mother's father, who was a Muslim, okay? But usually they have long nails. It's usually the little long nails, and both of them are broken. Look at that now. Okay, my little babies, but I've got nothing against any other colour. You talk to anybody, got nothing at all. I shouldn't even have to say it. I'm not going to, do you know what? I'm not even going to keep saying it, because if I say it, it's going to keep feeding. There we are, and I'm not going to do it anymore. So I make today with a date, just add them all up, my delicious babies, just not to do it no more, okay? Because this, there we are, is feeding the problem. Okay, and I'm just not going to feed the problem. Okay, so I'll still watch other videos as well, what's going on and everything. But let's just say it's the last time that I've ever advertised, have and will advertise Andrew Bridgen, okay? Because something's telling me, there we are, not to fall into it. No, don't trust it. Something doesn't feel right. I should have, there we are, trusted, which I always usually do. I should have trusted, there we are, my first instinct. And this little pussycat's right at my window, you know, the one I'm feeding up the road. Okay, I said it on one of my real little shorts videos, okay? Okay, my delicious babies, and on that note, much love. Thank you for listening. You may not even get the opportunity to even listen to me. You know what I mean? You may not even be bothered. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. We are keeping an eye on things now. Do you see what I mean? It's like it's all becoming apparent. Do you see what I mean? Yes, and others been used, and of course they're falling. There we are. No, they're not actually. There we are. They know exactly what they're doing. Okay, there we are. That's what I've got to say. Much love. God bless. Take care. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.